Hey guys, it's Coach Andy from fitnessredemption.com, and I've got a really cool topic I want to talk about today. I say cool because I've figured something out. I learned something new, so that's always cool. And basically, I just want to talk about fear, what it is, and how to overcome it. Because I think it gets it gets way too much credit. Today. I think way too many people just chuck things off to fear, and they accept fear in certain areas when they really have no reason to at all. It's not like we're having to currently fight for our life, or for food or starvation, or against starvation or things like that. You know what I mean? I mean, we're in a modern world right now, and currently we're not in that state. So, that physical fear really is pretty minimal from everybody's obvious day to day within America. But what I really want to talk about are, how fear is a contemplative process. Let's say you're considering doing a workout program or starting your own business. Let's say you're wanting to start your own business, do a workout program, join a challenge group, for example, right? It's a contemplative process. You know beforehand that there's going to be some changes to be made. It's kind of, I like to call it, it's a loss fear. You're afraid of what you're going to have to give up or sacrifice in order to pursue that. If you're moving into a fitness program, I'm doing P90 right now. Let's say I've never done a program before and I'm getting ready to start that program. I would know beforehand, before I decided to do that, before I made the decision and chose, if I contemplate about it long enough, I'm going to generate some fear within my mind. I'm going to start thinking about the things I'm going to have to give up, the foods that I like, the sweets that I'm addicted to, how I'm going to not want to get up early and do my workout, or how I'm not going to want to do my workout when I get home from work, or whatever it is. It's a contemplative process, and then I attach those feelings to fear, and I create a fear, and then the body and the mind's going, "Well, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't want to change. I do not want to go through that." So it's a loss fear. If it's a business you're getting ready to start, you have this fear of what you're going to have to give up, some of the sacrifices, the time that, what if, before I just go, quit my job and start my own business or whatever it is, what if I lose my 401k, or what if you're going to generate some fears, and those are concerns. Certain things like that obviously are concerns, but that lost fear that you possess really limits any further growth or change within your life. So that's one aspect of it. The second aspect of it is what I like to call process fear. As let's say I dove right in, I bought that challenge pack, I'm going to do P90, I'm going to do my exercises, my workouts, the whole diet plan, or I jumped right in and I'm going to build this business, I'm going to work this business, and I'm going to give it everything I got. There's going to be some process fear if I contemplatively, I don't know if that's a word. Anyway, if I think about it long enough, I'm going to create some fear. What if, by day 10 of my fitness program, I'm not seeing results? I'm going to start generating fear that, I'm going to fail. Or in my business, I start generating fear that I'm going to fail because somebody told me no. Or during the process, I'm going to feel a little bit of pain. My muscles are going to be sore. So you're going to start generating and tying, start generating and tying a lot of those feelings to fear, and fear is going to create not necessarily failure, but your mind's going to start telling you to stop. This is not the norm. Your mind will tell you, what if you fail? What if this destroys you? What if you lose everything in pursuit of your dream? That what if, you tie that to fear and it's going to limit you. The last one I'd like to call is outcome fear. That outcome fear is, let's say by day 90, I fear that I'm not going to be further ahead in my life or in my health. I'm still going to have another 90 days ahead of that. That outcome fear of, if I start my business and I build my business, what if I spend 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years building my business and working my tail off, and I never, ever, ever succeed? I never get to where I want to go. That outcome fear is going to keep me from never starting. But here's the thing, that what if process of, tied to that fear. What if I fail? What if I lose something? What if I just totally never get where I'm trying to go? We have to learn. Okay, now that we know that there's 3 aspects of fear: that loss, that outcome fear, and that process fear, or that process fear and that outcome fear, loss, process, and outcome fear. Once we know and understand how that works and how we relate those thoughts to fear, and it keeps us from making decisions and stuck where we are, we can learn to overcome that. And it's simple. It's very simple. We have to learn and know and understand that instead of thinking about what I'm going to lose in loss fear, think about what I'm going to gain. I'm going to lose the cookies and the sweets for a while. I'm going to lose, drinking soda pop every day. I'm going to lose all that. What am I going to gain? Years to my life, a better digestive system. I'm going to gain not just results, but a better physical fitness, self-image, endurance, energy. I'll be able to play with my kids more. I'll be able to keep up with them running around in the yard. The gains can so outweigh the losses. And the process fear works the exact same way. During the process, when stepping off and leaving into that, something like that, what am I going to gain in a challenge group? That I'm not going to gain if I stay back and keep the sweets and the things I was afraid to lose. During the process, that process fear, what am I going to gain during that time? I'm going to gain a coach, somebody who's going to help work with me, hold me accountable. I'm going to gain a host of friends within my challenge group, people going through it with me. I'm going to gain knowledge and understanding of my body, how my mind, how it works, and I'm going to start learning my limits of what I can do and what I can't do. I'm going to learn real quick that I'm capable of a lot more than what I thought. If it's in business, starting your own business, you're going to be learning and understanding that you're fully capable of developing and understanding your dreams. You're able to dream more. You're able to look ahead. You're able to consciously and attentively take actions today to make a long-lasting impact for your tomorrow. The gains totally outweigh the losses. And in that outcome fear is the exact same way. Instead of saying, what if I don't make it? What if I lose everything? What if I don't succeed? Or what if I don't lose that 20 pounds? Or what if I do lose my 401k? What if you do lose, instead of that 20 pounds, you lose 60 pounds? I did. What if you, instead of losing 401k, you start building $1 million business and generating something that's not just financially long lasting, but the relationships, the people, the lives you change, the legacy that you're going to leave. Knowing that you're not just building a brighter future for you, but your family, your children, your friends, the people, the good that you can do. The what ifs, the positives totally outweigh the negatives. We just have to learn to know and understand that fear, that contemplative thought process, if we slow down and I think everybody really struggles with this. Everybody does. I do. We all do. But if we stop and consciously start attaching loss fear, process fear, outcome fear to what we're thinking about doing, we'll quickly talk ourselves out of doing something that could be amazing, something that could be life-changing, something that can generate you to live a charged, free, very fulfilling life. So I just want you to stop, realize, know, and understand that you can overcome any and all fear if you know the source of where it's coming from and how to attack it. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and I love you guys. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.